Hi, boys and girls. I wanted to go over with you a huge tool that's super important in our reading comprehension, and that is using context clues. So context clues are words and phrases in a sentence or surrounding sentences that help you determine the meaning of unfamiliar or unknown words. I like to think of finding context clues as being a word detective, all right? So I'm searching, I'm hunting, I'm using the clues in the sentence or other sentences around that word to understand new or unknown words, all right? So if I get to a word and I'm not sure what it means, I might reread the sentences around it so that I can get a better understanding of what I'm reading. And if I still don't understand, that's when I can pull out my dictionary and find out what it is. But oftentimes, authors will know if it's a new or unknown word for their reader, and they'll provide clues for you. All right, so I want to share a quick video about context clues, and then we'll do some examples.
Sorry, Josh, I couldn't help myself. Josh, that can is all shaken up. It's ready to rupture, and I will not clean up your mess. I just told you it was ready to rupture. Yeah, but I don't know what that word means. Well, didn't you hear the clues in what I was saying? I told you it was all shaken up and would probably make a big mess. Those clues should have let you know that rupture means explode. Yeah, well, I guess that means you're not going to help me clean this up. You're getting smarter all the time, aren't you, little brother?
All right, so if Josh had used his context clues, he probably would have had a better understanding of what that word rupture meant and might not have made that huge explosion in the kitchen, right? All right, so I want to practice with you really quickly, and then I'm going to show you a practice you're going to do independently. So here's my first sentence. We saw many birds at the farm. In fact, a sparrow flew right over our heads. Maybe I don't know what sparrow means, but I want to figure it out. I can look at the surrounding sentences. I see many birds, so I'm going to highlight that word many birds. And I also know that this, whatever the sparrow is, it flew right over our heads. So I'm going to use those clues that there were many birds and that this thing flew to draw the conclusion that a sparrow is a type of bird. All right. Let's try another example. If you want to know how much money your earrings are worth, take them to the jeweler. He can tell you their value. So I want to know what this word value means. So up here it's saying that I want to know how much my earrings are worth. So maybe value has something to do with how much money or what something is worth. The value of something, what it's worth to somebody. So those clues kind of help me understand that what value means. Let's try one more. Sometimes authors will give you antonyms, all right, to kind of help you understand. So the movie was awful. Not like the wonderful one we saw last week. Seeing this word not lets me think that we're probably looking at opposites. So awful, the movie today was awful, not wonderful. So if I'm thinking not wonderful, then I'm going to guess that awful means something not good, right? Bad, not good, but awful, terrible. All right, so you can use those clues in different ways. Your job after you watch this video is to go into the context clues practice. And what you're going to do is for each sentence, you're going to highlight the context clues. The way you highlight in Word or in this document is next to the underlined A, where it has text color, there's a tool that says highlight color. You can choose any color you want to highlight the context clues in the sentence, all right? So you're going to highlight the context clues that help you understand the underlined word. And then you're going to write a definition of the word based on the clues. So let's do this first one together. One of Daya's habits is to brush her teeth every morning and every night. When does she do these habits? Well, it looks like she does them every morning and every night. This is something she does every morning and every night. I'm going to use this turquoise. So I'm going to highlight every morning and every night. Come up to my highlighter and use my turquoise. So I think that a habit, a definition for a habit might be something you do every day. Might also be something you do all of the time, depending on what you think, okay? But I used my context clues to determine what the meaning of the word was. You're going to do the same thing for these other 4 sentences. This one reads, the archaeologist carefully chipped away at the plaster. Eventually, he exposed the artifact that was underneath. Next sentence, by working together, all players contributed to the overall success of the team. The weather report showed signs of a severe storm, which might include a dangerous combination of sleet and strong winds. And then lastly, the museum placed significant value on its collection of rare Egyptian art. So now it's your turn to get to work on finding those context clues, being a word detective, and writing those definitions. Let me know if you need any help.